Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Common Christianity. I started this season or this year. I did a video here in my garden, and it looked pretty good at that point. But as you can see, here we are at the end of the season, and it's not quite so pretty. I would love to tell you a story about how this year was just an exception, how it was a one-off, and normally at the end of the season my garden still looks really good, but that would be a lie. The simple truth is every year by mid-August or September, this is what my garden looks like. It doesn't really matter what I could tell you right now, other than, there's life, there's kids, there's church activities, there's family, there's work, there's all kinds of things that, simply take me away, distract me, other priorities, call it what you will. My garden gets pushed down the priority list, and I just don't take care of it the way I should. So, does that mean I'm a bad gardener? Well, possibly. Uh, does it mean I'm lazy and I don't like the heat? Well, probably. There's some of that to it. Um, does it mean I'll never garden again? See, that's a strong no. Because the good news is that everyone knows that has gardened, even though it looks terrible right now. As we go into the winter months, everything will die, and I'm actually getting ready to hit it with a weed eater and then with my tiller and kind of get a start on next year. But after a little bit of rest and a season of, rest, like I said, next year with a little bit of work and a little bit of time, my garden will be looking good and I'll be growing veggies again. So this pertains or ties in perfectly with our Christian life. There are a lot of seasons, a lot of times that as Christians, we start into something with the best of intentions and we put a lot of work into it. And maybe it's just your Christian walk in general. You start off strong, you start off doing all the basics, the watering, the weeding, the cleaning, the planting, or in Christianity, the daily prayer, the daily scripture, you're going to church, and kind of like my garden, whatever it is, stuff happens. Distractions happen, kids happen, family, job, life, whatever, and maybe some weeds get in and things get a little out of control and you don't bear quite as much fruit as you had originally planned, or as you'd maybe even you didn't bear as much fruit as you had the potential to bear. But good news, that may mean that you've gotten lazy as a Christian, that may mean you've made some mistakes as a Christian, but just like as a gardener, it doesn't mean I'm done. I just need a season of rest and then I need to put in some work and start over. As a Christian, maybe that's all you need. You need a season of rest, you need a reset, give it a little time, and start over. So, good news for you that God's mercies are new every single morning. There is never a time that you have to just give up and say, I'm no longer a Christian. This is too hard. I can't do it, because we've all let weeds get in, we've all let distractions get in, and God still loves us. We're still here. So whatever is going on in your life, maybe things have gotten out of control a little bit, maybe it is an area of sin that you've let creep back in, maybe it's just general busyness and distractions that have hit you. Take your season of rest, take your break, and as needed, when you're ready, when God's ready for you, put in a little bit of work and you will start bearing fruit again. So whatever you need today, take a moment and get with the Lord, get some quiet time in there, and just say, hey, you know what? Confess it. I've let some weeds creep in, I've let some sin creep in, I've let distractions get the better of me, but I'm ready and I want to do better, and I guarantee you that is a prayer He will answer and He'll put you back in the game. So, God bless. Have a great day.